Hey, what's up all you lovely learners out there in Learning Land? Tyler from Tenthumbspro.com coming at you with another tutorial for the ukulele like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Today we're learning how to play the Bare Necessities chord melody style. We're going to have all the tabs on the screen, but if you want something you can print out and follow along, way up here in the notes, you can do so by becoming a Patreon. Printable tabs for this lesson and all our previous lessons, including the other chord melodies. But all you really need to learn how to play this classic tune is your ukulele, brain and attention span. Once you have those three things, follow me on in and let's break this tutorial down together. Come on in, let's do it. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in with the first three measures. We'll be playing this song in the key of F, okay? So we're gonna start off and we're gonna play over the first measure, it's 4/4. We're gonna have a chord arrest, 1, open C, middle finger on the C string, and you're going to play with your pointer finger on the first fret of the E, and you're going to make an F chord and strum down. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Then we're going to, on the second beat, while our hand's still down here, we're going to use our index finger to play the open A. Strum down again on the third beat. And we're going to get our pinky over here on the 4th fret of the E string. So we get. Then from there, you're going to take your thumb and strum all the way through the F chord. So that second measure goes. You then remove your middle finger from the G string, and you're going to play the thumb on the G open. And then reach up and grab this first fret of the E string again, right there. And then playing again, first fret on the E string. So those first three measures we get. Okay, good. So then we're going to move into the next three measures, and this is happening over a couple of B flats. It's pretty interesting, but we're not going to be doing too much of the harmony. The next measure is going to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor my middle finger right here on the 2nd fret of the D string. I'm sorry, of the C string, playing a D note. And with that middle finger on the D, I'm going to get my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E, but I'm also going to have my pointer finger here on the 1st fret. And I'm going to go and simply pluck the 2. I'm using these 2 fingers. You could use your thumb and your index. 3rd fret, remove, 2nd fret, 1st fret, back to 3, back to 1 and 2, back to 3 and 2, and then you remove it and you're going to play the pointer finger on the E string, 1st fret, thumb on the 2nd fret of the C string. Okay, so up to there we get. You'll again remove your middle finger and play the open C. So those are the first 2 measures of these 3. From there, we're going to strum with our thumb through the first 3 strings of an F chord. And then we're going to play the open C string with our thumb. And then right after that, we're going to pluck the thumb. We're going to keep the F chord down, and we're going to pluck the thumb and the E string. And then we're going to strum through the chord again. So that 3rd part goes 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, in the next 3, what we're going to do here is we're going to make a big D bar chord, and we're going to bar the 2nd fret with our pointer finger and get the pinky on the 5th fret down here of the A string. We're going to strum through 1, and then we're going to move, keep that bar down, but we're going to get our middle finger on the 3rd fret, same thing. And then we're going to get our pointer finger on the 1st fret and then pull off 3, 4, open G with our thumb. And then we're going to make a G7 and strum through. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now over that strum, feel free to spice it up. You can do triplets, you can do anything that you want over that. It's going to sound really nice, okay? So then, well, and you also have that bass to just go 2, 3, 4. you're going to make a C7, pointer finger on the first fret of the A string, and here we're just going to strum through, no melody there, and then we're going to go 3, 5, 3, okay? So ring finger on the 3rd fret, up to the 5th fret, and then you hit the 3rd fret one more time with your pointer finger. So those 3 measures go, let me count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for the next 3, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bar the 5th fret with our pointer finger, and we're gonna strum through, bam, with a stab like that. Okay, because there's no melody in it, so you just want it to go 1, and then you're gonna release pressure. 1, but then you're gonna use your thumb to, we're gonna get pressure again, thumb on this 5th fret here, C string, and your index finger, 5th fret here on the A string. Right? So you get 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? 1, 2, stab again. Then you're gonna grab the 3rd fret with your index finger. So this bar really slow, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna get your middle finger on the 5th fret of the C string here, and your ring on the 5th here, and you're gonna do that same pluck again. The only difference is this time you're not fretting the whole thing. Okay, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then you're gonna go down and grab an F, regular F chord, but you need your pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string, because you're gonna go play that C note with your pinky, 3, and then you're gonna grab your thumb up here on this A note here on the 2nd. 2 and 3, 4. Then you'll just simply drop that thumb down, play the C string in the F shape with this finger already down, and pluck those 2 at the same time. And then we'll go right back into that familiar. So those 3 bars, nice and slow, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you're doing really, really good. We're flying through this A section. We're almost through the A section when we have 4 more bars. So we're gonna go slide way up here, and what we're gonna do is that move right there, and we're gonna play our middle finger on the 5th fret of the C string, pointer on the 4th fret of the E string, and our ring on the 5th fret. We're gonna strum through, and then we're gonna use our thumb to play that 5th fret on the C string 2 times. 1, 2, 2, and then a stab. 1, 2, and 3, 4. When you stab, go through with your fingers, but see how my thumb's still up here? That makes it easier for me to grab this G note. All right, so that bar really slow. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then I'm gonna use my index finger to play both the 5th fret of the C and the E string, so I can get my pinky up to play the 8th fret of the E after. 1, 2, and then an open A and a D7. So those 2 bars together, we get 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We make a cool chord called a G9. And it's gonna be open G string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the C string, pointer on the 1st of the E, and an open A. 0, 2, 1, 0. You'll strum all the way through that. 1, and then you're gonna hit this 1st fret and the 2nd fret. 2 and 3, 4 with an open C. 2 and 3, 4. So those 2 bars, or those 3 bars, we get 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, F. We'll go to an F chord. And this will finish the part A, and then we'll put it all together and play through the whole part A together. And you're just going to strum through to the F note, avoiding your A string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of part A. Let's take that from the top. Cool, so why don't we go ahead and just play through that first part. I'm gonna go ahead and count it in, but I'm not gonna count the whole thing. I just tried to do that and I ran out of breath halfway through and almost passed out. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, that's part A. So then we got part B. Part A is the recognizable part. I think most people are going to want to hear that. That's the part, definitely the melody I remember the most. When we get into part B, it's a little more talky when he's like, oh man, you dig the ants, baby? They're so funny, tingling, going down, baby, eating the ants. So let's talk about that part. It starts off, we've got through our F, and we're going to do an F strum on the first beat, 1, and then on the second beat, first fret E string, but you're going to pull off. 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so you're going to go 1, 2 and 3 and 4. And it's going to be 1, pull to 0, open, and then you're going to play the second fret here on the C string, only to when you get to the next measure, remove that finger, play open C, make a C7, strum through, and then play an open C again. So we get 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time, a little slower. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the next section, we're actually starting on a rest that carries over from the last one. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it ring 1 and then open G on the second beat and the third beat, like 2, 3, and 4. You're going to play that first fret of the E string, the F note, and pull into the F note, and then strum an F. Okay, so we get 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and then we go back into that same riff. So those 3 bars, we get 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2. Now when we jump into these next 3 bars, you're going to see it starts off the same, open C, down, but then you're going to play the third fret, the G note, with your ring finger of the C string. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and it continues on the next bar, 1, and then we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 1, and strum all the way through that F this time. So those 3 measures, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you're doing great. We're on the back 9, the back half of part B, so let's take a look at that. Here we're going to make our first F7. As you can see, it's just an F, but you're going to get your ring finger down on the 3rd fret of the C string, pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string. And you're just going to strum through because there's no melody. 1. Then we're going to do a run that goes, and it's just open, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need this B flat shape. To make that shape, bar the 5th fret, get your middle finger on the 6th fret of the E, and your ring finger on the 7th fret of the G string. You're going to strum all the way through with your thumb because the melody is this D note. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum all the way through once, and then play that 5th fret of the A string again. Strum all the way through again, and then the 6th fret where your middle finger is of the E string. Okay, so those 2 bars we get. And there's a cool little run here. This happens with the B flat minor in the harmony. Open A, open G, open A, 1st fret. Okay, so those 3 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And we're in our next 3. We're going to make that F shape that we made previously with the pinky on the 3rd fret. Strum all the way through. Okay. And then you're going to go up to 5, 3, O, and then open G. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Next measure, open G, 1. We'll make that G7, 2, 3, 4. So pretty easy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a D minor. The melody's your A, so you're going to strum all the way through this D minor, and then you're going to play the 2nd fret, the D note on the C string over the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 3 measures we get 1. So those 3 measures we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next 3, we're gonna make a Hawaiian D7. You can make the bar chord if you want. I actually think that this one sounds better. 2nd fret of the G string, 2nd fret of the E, open C, open A. You're gonna strum through 1 with your melody being the A note again. 1. Then you're gonna get down here. Now sometimes I accidentally end up playing the C note because I forget I'm not fretting that. So you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And with that middle finger there, right into this G minor 7, which is O, 2, 1, 1. And you're going to go 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2. Strum it through with your thumb. And then thumb again and thumb again, all on that A string. 1 and 2, 3. Just a down strum, no melody. To that Hawaiian D7. 1. Then open A. So that measure really slow, the one in the middle. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and. All right, then we're gonna make a G7 or a G minor. Well, not exactly either. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the C string, and then my ring finger on here, like I'm making a G minor, but my pointer finger is actually going to be on the 1st fret of the E, because I'm going to play through and then pull the ring from the 3rd to the 1st fret. So I go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. After you pull it, you're going to go 1 and 2 and. On the offbeat after the 2nd one, remove your pointer finger and play the open E. And 3, 4 will be the open C. So those 3 measures, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Boom. Now we're in the next part. The next 3 measures, we're going to play through the F with our thumb, all the way down there, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4. So first strum, don't get the A string, and then you're not going to play the second beat either. So you're going to go 1, 2, and on that off beat. 1, 2, and first fret E string, and then third beat all the way through. 1, 2, and 3, 4, pinky, third fret, A string. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Love that part. Bar the 5th fret, and then get your middle finger on the 6th fret of the C. 5, 6, 5, 5. Okay, this is a D7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here you could, 1, have some fun because the melody is that D note on the first beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just play it on the first beat, open A, first fret, third fret. So those 3 bars, we get 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My second favorite part, we're getting up the neck. This G minor shape is really easy to make, and I use it. For that kind of stuff. So you're going to make this G minor, open G, 7th fret of the C string, 6th fret of the E, 1st or 5th fret of the A, and you're going to strum all the way through. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So all the way through with your thumb, and then again, 1, this note, D note, A string, 1 and 2, 3. 3 has no melody. 1 and 2, 3. 6th fret with your middle finger here on the 4th beat. 4. And then you're going to pluck the open C string in the open A. Nice to have a little easy change because this B part's a little trickier. 1, open G, 2, pointer finger, 1st fret of the E string, and you play the open C against this one. 3, open E, and then F. So those 3 measures would be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Almost done. Only 3 more bars. So the last 3, F on the first beat, 1, open E string, 2, middle finger, 2nd fret down here, the D note, 2nd fret of the C string, 3, open E, then an F. They'll come to you. Right? And then on the F, you won't hit the A the first time through, and then 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, from there, boop, boop, boop. You can go back to this top and play it again, or you can go and just boop, boop, doop, and strum the F to finish the tune. Okay, so those last 3 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then that is part B. So why don't we go ahead and try to play part B together, so you can see what that feels like, and then we're going to put the whole thing together. All right, so let's go ahead and do our part B play along. I am going to do this one from that F chord. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. there we go. So that is the entire part B. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to put this whole thing together so you can play the whole tune. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright everybody, there it was. I know it was a long tutorial, but it's a beautiful melody and a beautiful song, and I'm happy that I could teach it to you. Tenthumbspro.com. Make sure you subscribe and learn. Think about becoming a Patreon so you can print those tabs out. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling and keep loving life. Take care of yourselves. Cool everybody, thank you so much for watching to the very end. Happy to bring you this lesson. Remember, subscribe. New ukulele every single Wednesday, Saturday. Skype lessons one-on-one if you're interested. Email me, tenthumbsproductions@gmail.com. You can get your Tenthumbs t-shirts up in those notes way over there as well, too. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling and keep on loving life. Because remember, if you got the bare necessities, you got it good.